This is a plea and a cry to the world about a kidnapping and abduction of a little girl, a one and only child. Her name is Hanna K. She has not been served due process. She has been denied it by family court and by criminal accomplices that instigated her kidnapping. We plead and we ask. One of those are criminals known as Dr. Jocelyn Brown. Here with me is the grandfather, and he's going to tell us maybe she has a point.
Welcome, everybody.
Who is this Jocelyn Brown?
Dr. Jocelyn Brown is of ACS, and her mission on this planet is only one and only mission: to take as many children away to her credit as possible so that she could remain collecting money under ACS and stay in her position citywide.
On what grounds did she take away the child? How long did she examine the child?
Ricky was examined between 30 and 40 seconds, ripping her clothing off, ripping her mouth open, and exclaiming to the mom, "I have to report abuse," and stormed out of the room and called ACS with a so-called abuse charge with no known reason till today.
Do the parents have a record of parental abuse?
Absolutely. Not only there's no parental abuse, the parents are exalted by the state of New York and New Jersey. They have certificates to take care of all kinds of handicapped and special needs children, and they're in high demand all over. It's very hard to even get them. There are agencies who continue calling them, parents continually calling them, and it's a crime beyond anyone's imagination.
Who else is involved here? What is this face that we're seeing here?
Okay, what we are seeing now is a social worker in Ohel in Brooklyn by the name of Malki Bapker. Her mission is propelled by the Steinberg and Friedland families, propelled by great amounts of money to take Ricky away and keep her hostage away from her parents. She's directed what to do, what to say, how to lie, how to twist, how to cause anguish, and how to cause separation between husband and wife, father and mother, daughter and parents. And under the guise of uniting a family, she is doing everything she can, just like Hitler did, to do the white lie and pull the family totally apart.
What is her name?
Her name is Malki Bapker.
What is her position in Ohel?
She is a social worker in Ohel, Brooklyn.
Got you. Did she ever visit this home?
Malki Bapker actually made a visit to the home of Ricky and parents Stephen and Sarah Kleinbart, and gave a very, very high mark for the home in which Ricky was taken away from and kidnapped and abducted and held hostage. It's a dream of any child to want to not only have such parents, but to have a home to live in which is so child-friendly that there's no child in the city that can dream of even having such a home. And this child was denied and ripped away from such a background.
Who else is involved?
Okay.
What is this face?
Okay, what we're seeing here, his name is Judge Ben Darville Jr. of Brooklyn Family Court under the state of New York. The most hypocritical judge or person that I've ever met. This judge speaks out of two sides.
Is he denying due process?
Absolutely.
What is your evidence for it?
Absolutely. The evidence is this judge ordered the parents to take the child to all the doctors that the child was being taken to, and then turned around and accused the mother of too much abuse, which is a total phony, absolutely ridiculous. Not only the doctor, not only ACS, not only Ohel, but the judge himself should be hauled away for criminal actions against the parents and the child, and causing the child to be harassed and intimidated and maybe even sexually abused by her captors by the name of Steinberg or Friedland or anyone else with a child that's bounced around.
What is the motive of the Steinbergs?
The Steinbergs' motive is, sadly to say, they have a mental past, a mental problem of digging in to separate child from parent, such as...
But what is their motive? Did it start with Rivki's medical history, or does it go back years before?
No, absolutely nothing to do with any medical history.
Did they ever accept this marriage? I mean...
No. The marriage was immediately denied, and they resented it, and it seems, not only it seems to be, it's known to be a vow to do something to break them up, and one of the vicious schemes that everyone can think of is kidnapping a small child and causing the parents to want to argue and break up each other.
So this started before Rivki's birth?
Absolutely.
Who is this face here? That's cats.
Okay, what we're seeing now